Guys, before I start the video, I want you guys to go follow my other socials. I post all my content on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. So if you guys want to watch me on TikTok, the name is this, on Facebook it is this, and on Instagram it's also this. Thanks, love you all. Now let's get back to the video. Why did Konami give a winger the willpower skill? Because honestly, when this card first dropped, everyone was confused. Like, think about it. Willpower is a skill we usually see on central strikers. Proper center forwards, the guys who stay inside the box, fight defenders, and make deadly runs when the game gets tight. So when people saw a prolific winger version of Kite with willpower, the first reaction was basically, wait, why? Because this isn't just any winger. This card has 94 offensive awareness, which is insane for someone labeled as a winger. That already tells you something. This guy doesn't behave like a normal wide player. He constantly moves inside, attacks space, and positions himself like a striker. Then you look at his attacking stats and it gets even crazier. He has 91 ball control, 91 dribbling, and 88 tight possession. So he's comfortable on the ball, but he's not one of those silky Neymar-type dribblers. Instead, he's more direct, the kind of player who pushes forward with purpose. Now add 91 finishing and 93 kicking power, and suddenly this winger is scoring like a center forward. And that's exactly why the willpower skill makes sense. And here's the scary part. Since Kite himself already has 94 offensive awareness, he's also benefiting from that same attacking boost effect. So what happens is basically chaos for defenders. He becomes this constant movement machine, always finding gaps, always arriving at dangerous positions. But the real secret that most players don't realize? This card is actually broken when played as a CF or second striker. Yes, he's labeled a prolific winger. Yes, his main position is right wing. But his alternate positions include center forward and second striker, and when you use him there, his playstyle creates something very unique. Because unlike a traditional goal poacher who stays central, prolific winger AI tends to make diagonal runs from wide angles into the box. So when you put Kite at CF, he doesn't just stand between center backs. He drifts. He attacks from angles. He confuses defensive lines. And that's exactly why he ends up getting so many easy scoring chances. Then you combine that with his physical profile. He has 90 stamina, which means he literally never stops running. You can press, counterattack, track back, and he still has energy late in the game. He also has 84 balance, which helps him stay stable when challenged, and 88 speed with 91 acceleration, making his runs explosive enough to beat defenders. So he's not the fastest winger in the game, but he's fast enough to constantly threaten the defensive line. And when he reaches shooting positions, that 93 kicking power plus 91 finishing makes him extremely reliable. He doesn't miss easy chances, and he can also score from outside the box when given space. This is why many players who initially ignored him are now realizing something huge. He's not meant to be used like a traditional winger. He's meant to be used like a hybrid attacker, a player who links midfield and attack, boosts teammates' movement, and still arrives inside the box to finish chances. Basically, he's a workhorse striker disguised as a winger. And honestly, that perfectly fits Kite's real-life playing style too. A player known for relentless movement, pressing, and clutch goals rather than flashy skills. So when you step back and look at it, Konami didn't randomly give a winger the willpower skill. They gave it to one of the few players who actually makes perfect sense for it. Because this card isn't about dribbling past defenders like a typical winger. It's about movement, work rate, positioning, and constant attacking pressure. Which is exactly why, once you start using him at center forward or second striker, you suddenly understand the truth. This winger isn't really a winger at all. He's basically a striker who just starts from the wing.